Welcome to the Introduction to Medical Terminology. What is medical terminology? Medical terminology is the language of medicine. It allows precise communication of complex data between professionals. Most terms are of Greek or Latin origin. A few terms are eponyms, meaning that they were named after either the person that discovered them or the patient that they were first discovered in. One example is Parkinson's disease. Another example is Huntington's disease. Another third example is Cushing's syndrome. Remember, language is constantly evolving. Words are constantly being added to the dictionary. Words like vlog, YOLO, and meme did not exist a short time ago. So let's look at the anatomy of a medical term. A medical term can be made up of three essential parts and minimum two parts: the prefix, the root, and the suffix. Notice that the root is the main part or the center of the word. The prefix comes before the root, and the suffix comes after the root. Word roots and combining forms. A combining vowel is added to the word root to make it easier to pronounce and combine with a suffix. Often, the combining vowel is O. Sometimes, the combining vowel can be an I. Example, the word root that means heart is cardi. Its combining form is cardio. The word root for stomach is gastro, which is hard to pronounce by itself. Its combining form is gastro, which is much easier to pronounce. Combining forms and definitions. The word root plus the combining vowel allows it to combine with the suffix. So here we see the root plus O allows it to combine with the suffix. Let's review. The root gives the essential meaning of the term. The suffix is the word ending. The prefix is a small part added to the beginning of a term. The combining vowel connects roots to suffixes and roots to other roots. The combining form is the combination of the root and the combining vowel. Word roots, prefixes, and suffixes. Word roots often refer to a part of the body. Roots don't appear them by themselves. For example, if you look at a diagram, you'll see the spinal cord is referred to as myelo. The bone is referred to as osteo, the muscle is referred to as myo, nerves are referred to as neuro, and joints are referred to as arthro. Prefixes often refer to time, number, status, or location. Suffixes often refer to procedure, condition, disease, or disorder. Let's take a look at these prefixes. Ab means away from, negative, or absent. Ad, as in addition, means toward, in, or in the direction of. Dextro refers to right side. Sinistro refers to left side. Ex means out of, outside, and away from. In refers to in, into, not, or without. Think of the word inconsiderate. In this case, in the English language, the word in means without consideration. Macro refers to large, abnormal size, or long. Micro, just like a microscope, refers to small. Megalo refer to large or great. Oligo refers to scant or few. This oligo is often used in combination with the word urea. Oliguria, then, is the production of a scant amount of urine, often seen in patients with kidney disease. Pre means before, as in pre-operative or pre-surgery. Post, after or behind, as in post-op. Ab means away from. In this case, abnormal means not normal or away from normal. Ad, as in addiction, means drawn toward or strong dependence on a drug or substance. Dis means bad, difficult, or painful. For example, dysfunctional means an organ or body part that is not functioning. Eu means good, normal, well, or easy. For example, eupnea means easy or normal breathing. Hyper, now the way the term hyper is used in everyday life, it's an abbreviation for hyperactive. But hyper itself means excessive or increased. For example, hypertension is a higher than normal blood pressure. Hyperglycemia is a higher than normal blood sugar. Hypo means deficient or decreased. Hypotension, again, is low blood pressure. Inter means between or among. Intra means within or inside. Sub means under, just like a submarine goes below the water. And supra means above. Okay, so here we have a list of suffixes that mean either abnormal condition or pertaining to. I'm going to give you the most frequently used. Most frequently used ones for abnormal condition are ego, osis, and ia. Ego, osis, and ia. So, for example, lumbago. Lumbago refers to the lumbar spine. Ego is abnormal condition of the lumbar spine, which is a fancy way of saying back pain. The suffixes that mean pertaining to, the most common ones are ac, ac, ic, ic, and ary, ary. Here are examples of combining prefixes and suffixes. Tonsils are the glands in the back of your throat. Itis is a suffix meaning inflammation. Combine them, tonsillitis is inflammation of the glands in the back of your throat. The word prenatal is actually made up of a prefix, a root, and a suffix. Pre meaning before, nate meaning birth, al is a suffix meaning pertaining to. Prenatal means pertaining to the time before birth. Let's take a look at how we analyze medical terms. We identify first the root that often contains the combining vowel, and we determine its meaning. We identify the suffix after the word, noting that some suffixes are added to make the word a noun, determine its meaning, and if there's a prefix present, we also determine its meaning. When we read the meaning of a medical term, we often start from the back. That will become clear with the following examples. First, let's start with the top left, hematology. Hemat refers to blood. O is the combining vowel. Ology or logy is the study of. So hematology is the study of blood. Gastroenterology. So gastro is a root that means stomach. Entero is a root that means intestines, and logy is the study of. So it's the study of the stomach and small intestines. Electrocardiogram has two word roots, just like gastroenterology. Electro refers to electricity, cardio, heart, and gram means a record. So this is a record of the heart's electricity, or it's a record of the heart's electrical activity. Enteritis. Notice that the root is entero. However, we have dropped the combining vowel and it becomes enteritis, which is inflammation of the small intestine. Now, it doesn't usually occur by itself. Often we have gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis is the inflammation of the stomach and the small intestine. Gastric refers to pertaining to the stomach. So does cardiac. Cardiac means pertaining to the heart. Let's look at 18 medical terms and see if we can figure them out. Angiography. Angiography is a complex term. Angio meaning vessel, in this case blood vessel. Graphy is recording of. So an angiography is a recording of a blood vessel. Acute is short duration. If a disease or symptom lasts less than 3 months, it is known as acute. The opposite of acute is chronic, which means that something lasts for a long time. Arteriosclerosis. Arterial refers to arteries. Sclerosis means hardening or scarring of. So arteriosclerosis is hardening of the arteries. Colostomy. Colo refers to colon. Ostomy is the creation of an artificial surgical opening. So colostomy is a artificial surgical opening of the colon that allows waste to pass. Cyanosis. Cyan is blue. Osis is the abnormal condition of. Cyanosis is the abnormal condition of having usually blue lips or blue fingernail beds. Diagnosis. Dia means thorough. Gnosis. Gnos is knowledge, and osis rather is the condition of. So diagnosis is a thorough knowledge of your medical condition. Edema refers to swelling or water retention by the patient. Erythrocyte. Erythrocyte, the word root here is erythro, which means red, and cyte is a suffix meaning cell. So erythrocyte is a red blood cell. Fissure, just like in normal everyday language, a fissure is a crack. Can often occur in skin, can often occur around the mouth. Hemorrhage. Hemo is the root referring to blood. Raj is the abnormal flowing of. So hemorrhage is abnormal bleeding. Hepatomegaly. Hepato is the word root that means liver. Megaly is the condition of being enlarged. Hepatomegaly refers to an enlargement of the liver. Hypertension is high blood pressure or excessive tension in the blood vessels, which leads to high blood pressure. Infection is an invasion of an infectious organism such as a bacteria or virus. Inflammation has 4 characteristics. It's redness, pain, heat, and swelling. Inflammation can be due to infection, but can also be due to trauma. It can also be due to autoimmune disease. Intramuscular refers to within the muscle, for example, an intramuscular injection. Mycosis refers to myc, which refers to fungus. Osis is the abnormal condition of. So mycosis is the abnormal condition of having a fungus. And pathology is from patho, which means disease. Logi is the study of. So pathology is the study of disease. Thank you very much for listening. Let me know if you have any questions, please.